And even after a long decade of war and financial crisis, the United States remains the indispensable nation. The things that make us who we are as a people, our openness, our creativity, our diversity, our devotion to human rights and democracy, are beautifully matched to the demands of our interdependent world. And yes, thanks in part to immigration, America continues to be blessed by a young, dynamic, and growing population. So many countries in Europe, in Asia, particularly Japan, are facing very serious problems. They have an aging population. They don't have enough growth coming from the bottom up. But we do. We have so many assets right now. You know, last night it was announced that the United States had passed Russia in the production of oil and gas. What that means for a revival of manufacturing and industrialization in this country is enormous. The auto industry was revived. Creative, smart people got together and said, you know, we're not going to lose our industry and these jobs. Our military is innovating all the time. Our economy remains the largest. Our global network of partnerships and alliances is unrivaled, and nations and people still look to us to lead the way. I think it's important that we recognize what is expected of us for ourselves, because there is no problem we have that we can't solve. Our workers are more productive, our entrepreneurs are more innovative, American institutions of higher education, like Hamilton, set the global gold standards. But at the core, our real strength continues to be the democratic values that reside in the American character. And we don't just stand up for our own rights and freedoms. At our best, we stand up for the rights of all people everywhere. We see it here in the Mohawk Valley, which has become a welcome refugee haven for people from around the world seeking peace and freedom and opportunity. Many of them came from Burma, nearly 3,000 since 1997. And I thank the Mohawk Valley and particularly Utica for opening up your hearts and your homes. That's really who we are. But our leadership is not a birthright. It's not stamped on the birth certificates of all of you who were born here or on your naturalization certificates of those of you who came. It has to be earned by every generation. And that's a responsibility we all share. Today, after everything I've seen and learned around the world, my faith in our country is deeper. Our optimism about our future is strong. But we're not going to get there by accident or hoping for it. We're really going to have to work hard. We're going to have to make this country work for all of us again. We will have to dare greatly and lead boldly. But hey, that's what we do best. It's in our DNA. It's what de Tocqueville called our habits of the heart. He said it made America an exceptional nation. He was right then, and he's right now. So let's take this country that has given so much to people like us, the greatest force for peace and progress the world has ever known, and resolve we are going to pull together. We're going to get out of the evidence-free zone. We're going to start looking at the facts. We're going to roll up our sleeves. We're going to solve our problems together. And we're going to build the kind of future that our children and grandchildren deserve. Thank you all very much.